Generation G. Reese, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
Yo. It's another week of Generation G. What's up, y'all?
What's up, all you listeners out there? Welcome to Generation G. You feel me? We about to bust that ass.
Fuck the summer, dog.
It's 2020, 23.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready.
Shit.
Live from the storm.
Man.
Are you guys ready?
There's been a lot of things going on, man.
I said, are you ready?
Just fucking panic. Just
Sorry.
yeah. I hope somebody's like, hey, you should listen to this podcast, bro. They're hilarious, and we're just starting off this way.
Rough.
Well, they got to deal with it. It's new year. Same
New
shit.
G.
Shout out to everybody making them false gym goals right now. You know your ass ain't gonna be in the gym past January.
Dang.
Shouts out
Dang.
people that
Real.
joined CrossFit. They're gonna quit in 2 weeks.
Waste some
Okay,
money.
realize
on
You think
that.
they're going to make it 2 weeks, bro?
Maybe
CrossFit, yeah.
one day.
Yeah, CrossFit,
Just like-
you don't quit after 2 weeks. If you made it 2 weeks, you in there at that
You're
point.
doing
okay.
it. Your hands are crusty and hard as shit already.
They,
Do it.
two
they
days.
brand you.
For
2
CrossFit.
days. You're in there.
CrossFit.
CrossFit.
CrossFit? I'm more into RossFit, yeah.
Rossfit. What's Rossfit, bro? What's that?
Y'all remember like a couple years ago, maybe even 2-3 years ago, Rick Ross was he lost some weight, which he kept some of that weight off, and he was doing CrossFit apparently, and he called it RossFit, and then
Tight.
he just stopped, I guess. And he
Should've-
became a
should've
farmer.
But yeah, he be looking like Slim though. Unlike Khaled would just be like,
Hey, Khaled was the most cap on that shit. He said he was doing it, and it was always for like his Snapchats, and then he would just like
Exclusively,
go back
yeah.
to just eating.
yeah, he was lit.
Rose probably had to for health reasons. Remember he was having all those seizures and shit.
Well, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he's
yeah,
sipping
yeah.
lean and not sleeping and shit.
He probably lost weight because he just stopped sipping lean.
CrossFit, Rossfit, Rachel Fit. You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
All the real ones know.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Rachel
For sure.
Doleza?
Yeah, Rachel Dolezal. Oh, she's selling workout videos now, dude?
She's a queen.
They're nude workout videos.
Hey, it's just fucked
She's-
up. I
She's
go on
my
like, you know
Nubian
how
queen.
when you pull up your like internet browser and it has like your favorite links on your phone and shit.
Dang.
Yeah,
You got- Stank
just have a-
Bang, X videos.
yeah. There's
Yorno.
and then like there's a bottom that has like links from you guys, and then one that's just stuck there. It's just a link from Demo, the Rachel.
Oh, no.
Dolezal.
Oh, no.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
If you know, you know. It's just there. I was just like, what the fuck? I was at work yesterday looking.
It was for research. It was for
Erase the
reported
message.
research.
Yeah, it was for reporting. Yeah.
It was
Wow.
for reported
Dude.
research.
For prime cultural journalism right there. That's what
Because no one would
Science.
believe it.
Yeah. Our group message is not a safe place.
No. I close that shit
Get
and I'm like
hacked.
walking by people and just
In any way, you know.
Yeah.
It's just not a
Yeah.
safe place.
If we get
A
Jim
rough one.
Cross and they take our phones, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Or
Don't
James
beat that
James
dude.
Cross, I mean,
Me.
the UFC dude.
Oh,
Hey, there's no
James
been no
Cross.
update with that, right?
Nah, I think they're just sweeping under the
Yeah,
rug because
they like seized all his laptops, his cell phone, his home.
Oh, it's like that, bro.
Yeah,
Because he's not going
yeah.
to jail. He's gonna go to federal prison, right?
That's why they took all that shit to search him and
Damn,
everything.
that's worse than just getting like booted from the company. But it's like,
yeah, he's might do like time.
damn, what do y'all think, bro?
Just crazy, huh?
Y'all
Oh.
think he should do time? Like that's different because what's his name? The football player didn't do time because he didn't do a lot of money. But
Yeah,
when you make a certain amount of money, right, the federal government gets involved.
yeah.
and
He
it's,
said,
it's categorized as a higher level when you make a certain.
yeah, he would say he was making like buku bucks. Like he was like that video. He was like, you make more money than coaching. He like laughed. He like scoffed. He was like, I make way more than coaching on my betting.
Yeah, he for sure
Wow.
makes six. I would say if he's smart enough, make at least like high six figures in there because of the information he had access to, and he was
Yeah.
coaching a large amount of fighters that were competing in the UFC. Yeah,
But
That would be big bets right there. For sure.
that'd be max bet at multiple locations, and he's working with somebody else. It's not or a group of people. It's not just him too. You know what I'm saying? He's giving information to other guys that put him on.
in the words of Future, Feds do the sweep.
Yeah, man, the Fed's watching. Be cool,
Yeah,
bro.
well, on that same note, did you guys see that Pete Rose actually set the first legal sports bet taken in Ohio? Ohio just approved sports betting because they're not stupid like California. And Pete Rose, the famous gambler who gambled on baseball while he was managing and coaching baseball, he set the first bet. Did you all see that?
I didn't see that, but that's dope. You know, it's good full circle because he did his time.
Yeah, and then his bet was like the Reds to go to the World Series.
Yeah,
right?
the Reds to win the World Series. So he
it's a
just
future
threw his
bet.
money away. But
Let's pull it up.
Yeah, he threw his money away. Threw his money. He's just trying to, get a long shot in there, But,
yeah, for sure.
I feel like he would know
They're
some
gonna
shit.
win
He's
this
been
year,
doing this
watch.
game. He's been betting for a while, right?
And betting on the Reds. Yeah, was he betting? Because he was. There was a while where he was a player and a manager of the Reds at the same time.
There he is. There's the
And
guy.
that boy was
everything, baby.
He was betting, man.
Big P, bro, pushing P.
Yeah, I never knew about this fool until fucking WrestleMania brought him on one time, and then Kane fucked him up.
Really?
That's the first time I ever heard of Pete Rose.
I didn't know anything about Pete Rose growing up other than the betting scandal and at a young age because I never watched baseball growing up and I still limitedly actually watch baseball, but I love betting on baseball. It's my fave. It's a favorite time of the season. But anywho,
Baseball.
On that same note of UFC though, Uncle Dana, you think that's going to get swept under the rug? Big news.
So
big
yeah,
controversy.
let's talk about that for the listeners who have not heard the news. It's kind of been overshadowed by what's been going on in football and stuff like that. But Dana White was captured on camera in Mexico. Him and his wife were both slapping each other. So there's like some certified, like there's always these cases where we hear about
My
people
love language.
doing stuff as far as domestic violence or anything like that. But this is a case where it was caught on video. And, we don't really know the full tale, but both him and his wife have set out apologies for it.
I've seen enough though.
Yeah, like he it was really something else. What did y'all think about that, man?
Dude, Dana White, that guy slaps, bro.
If this wasn't UFC and this was WWE, I would have thought they're doing a work and promotion for the slap league that Dana White's coming out with this month. Actually,
oh no, this was a work.
He hit the
Power slap.
Bro, he hit her multiple times. Like there was a slap back.
Yeah.
It wasn't her face though. The second ones, it was like her hands that he was tapping
Like her
after.
neck.
So after the
He's
first
chopping
time
her.
he slapped her when she was like quitting and he wasn't done yet, he did it like The Rock, bro. I'm pretty sure he was like,
he was giving her the last rock spit in the hand.
It's funny because she palm slapped that fool. You can see his head. He was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
he felt that.
Yeah, she definitely hit him first, but then he hit her back, and
Which is not condoned.
she announced an apology herself, like not even just him and her. Like she annoued an
Let's
apology.
check it out.
I'm sure.
Let's check
told
it out.
her,
Let the
"Yo,
viewers say because we don't support this. We don't
Who got the
support.
play-by-play on this?
Yeah, here we
Dana
go.
winds up. Oh, he takes a slap to the face.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's
what the
responding.
fuck?
Oh, he
what the
slapped her
fuck,
again.
What the fuck?
And she's down.
Dude, then he looks down and he looks down and he's like, what the fuck?
2, 3. Yeah. So she definitely slapped him first, but he definitely came back at her with her right.
Bro, that's so cool.
Bro, he hit her once and then he hit her again. And then again.
Damn, what's this one though? Did he choke slam her?
Yeah, let's look at the replay review here.
Yeah,
Get to the booth.
yeah. This will be used in
Fuck,
court
dude.
probably. Our analysis of this, so important to do.
Makes sense.
Yeah, who's the dude who was like, why would you do something like this? And then somebody's
People
like,
were questioning whether to jump in or not. Like some people were
This
like,
guy-
wait a minute.
You can see
This
the
guy's
first,
like, what the fuck? Is that Dana White or a thumb?
you
Dude,
can see
Dana
after
might
the
kick me out of this
first
suite.
the slap that he does to her. The guy right there in the back's looking like, oh shit.
Bow!
Who is that slapping the kingpin from Daredevil like that?
Wow. Wow.
Is that Electra?
Watch everybody clear out too. Just, oh fuck, let's get out of here.
Silly.
So, yeah,
Let me just tell you guys, she slapped me once and I hit her back. Okay? We're going to leave it at that. All right?
Now, me and my wife, what we have going on sometimes, this was just part of how we show each other that we love each other. Me, Dana White, my wife, Mrs. White. But there's not much that can really be done about this, you know. I didn't want to mess up the bag, so I had her issue an apology. And we're just gonna move forward from here.
Meatball, dude, what? Oh man, that's good. Yeah, no, they came out and did a public apology. They were like, we've both said sorry.
Dana White said some bullshit about like, oh, we've known each other since we were 12. Like, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck.
That doesn't make it okay, Dana. Come on.
We're
man.
karate chopping each other since we were 12.
Hey, so like, what does he suspend himself? You know, there's no higher power
This fool ain't doing shit.
Yeah, but like think about this. All the what's Reebok gonna do? You know, what are other
he's
things
with
gonna do?
Venom.
They're going to Venom
The brand.
clothing now. Excuse me, I
all
apologize.
those brands.
But
attached to
what
them.
are all those different body armor, all these different things that have big sponsorships with the UFC? Are they going to threaten to back out if he doesn't step down or if he doesn't jump away? Usually, there's a lot more knee-jerk reaction that these companies do, right? You know, when Kanye said some stuff, they lost their mind. Everybody lost their mind and jumped off his wagon, you know. But now what's going to happen when it's that real money we're
We
talking
need that same energy here, man. I feel like, but you know that's not going to be the case.
Well, I
This is
mean,
the big boss.
Where's the
bro.
cancel culture for Dana White?
Well, see, look, he's signed to fucking
Man, they were-
Disney.
People would immediately latch on to it, like she hit first, equal rights.
Jimmy, hypothetically, what does this sound like? Joe Rogan finds out this news.
Well, I watched a little bit of the footage, and it looks like Dana White got the worst end of it. And if we're being honest, I would have to say that the strikes that he was doing did not connect. I would not give him the points on those 3 strikes, and I would just have to say that I'm gonna give the win to his wife. So she's the first to apologize. I think it's a clean no cancel.
He gonna get on on the floor to interview her down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. What was going through your head? Yeah. Oh God.
bruh, like
I want to see him. I want to see the same energy for sure to see if he gets canceled.
No.
But you know how it is. That he's going to try to
No.
sweep it under the rug.
Well, no, I mean they're like a lot of things too. I mean, it's not to say this is like giving him a pass, but she did hit him first. Also, you know what I mean. It's not giving him a pass, but like it's like the same thing what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. You know, she did swing on him first in the car, and then it's just the retaliation. At the end of the day, nobody should be hitting each other. You know
I think that his saving grace is the video.
yeah.
You know, like out of anything, if there was just a story that came out that said Dana White slapped his wife,
like,
There was some
People would lose
aggravated assault in the video, though.
If this would have been like a Ray Rice or Kareem Hunt video, you know what I'm saying? Then for sure he would.
Yo, the Ray Rice thing was
out
crazy though. He knocked her straight out, bro.
Mollywop, for real.
Like that was crazy.
Nah, Joe Mixon as well.
And he's still
Oh.
playing.
That was a straight
college
KO. He was
When he
in
was
a
in
fast food
school?
place or something. I forget where he was.
Yeah, something like. But like this will show. Like, do women deserve equal rights and less if they want to throw them hands?
This is
You
the
know?
paramount. This
know.
is the paramount right here.
Like,
this will decide.
I'm just asking. I'm
Bruh.
just asking. But yeah,
He
we
said
can,
equal. He said equal rights and less.
I think we should probably pull this up when we talk about considering whether or not they should vote. Really, I think that this is great footage to use here. You know, like
they want to show hands. You know, like whatever.
I'm cool. The company could go on just like any other company that scandals have happened at. UFC got Mick Maynard and the other dude.
Yeah, but the
runs
thing
it.
is, Dana White, he's still like the star of the UFC.
He's the best. No, I
He's
get it.
supposed to be above this.
As a
you know.
UFC fan, I Dana White is good for the UFC, right? We need him.
He just got
as a
caught
fucking,
slacking, bro.
societal human being, I'm just like, bro,
Nah, yeah.
fuck Dana White. Like, bro, he really like it wasn't just one for one. I thought it was just the video was just gonna end after she slapped him and then he hit her right back, and that was the video, and it was already sketch. But then he just like continued, and I was just like, whoa, bro, what the
But
Man.
those last
he's
hits
been
weren't on
on-
her face though. They were like on her hand because they were like, you know, like
She was still swinging. You know,
he was like trying to hold her hand. He was like smacking her hand away on those
He has
last ones.
poor
Those last
defense.
ones.
He needs to roll with
Nah,
it.
yeah.
Roll with it, bro.
oh my
Just
god.
roll.
Those
Nah, he was
hitmans.
drunk though. He said he was
He
drunk.
did at the end. He like moved his head.
And you
and
know
just
they were
noticed.
already arguing.
I fear this
probably
wasn't the
in the
first
room
time that this
before
has
he got
happened
the
between
punch.
them.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's the
yes.
thing.
Yeah,
Their
of course not.
apology.
especially when
Their
they've been
apology
together
was sus.
for so long. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he's never. Both of them were dropping he's never done something like this.
well, because she knows what's up too. She knows she was like drunk wilding out, and she knows she has to protect the brand too. You know,
It's
what I mean?
her
All
bag she's fumbling.
This whole
Yeah,
life,
her own
like,
bag.
yeah, this whole like, especially now that their kids are getting older now. You know, he's probably gonna be like, oh, it's time to
Totally.
get
Family
divorced and
legacy,
shit like
bro.
that. You feel me? So
Yeah, I mean, he's been on record saying before there's no excuse in hitting a woman too. So he's eating his words there.
But
Be
surprise,
better, bro.
surprise, the UFC kingpin does domestic abuse. Surprise, surprise. Is anybody
But like, tell you the
Just-
truth, like I'm not trying to get slapped either, bro. You know?
yeah, man, it just shows you, Rose, it's toxic relationship. You know, it's been like
Mm-hmm.
that too. So just we getting to peek into it for once. They've shown like, you know, there's layers. Like there was actually like an interview with like his mom did before when she was like bashing Dana White. She wrote like a book about the bashing him. She like wrote,
His mom?
Dana White's mom. She like said that his wife had given him like the worst black eye that she'd ever seen in her life. So you know, it's like stories like that. But hey, what do you expect? They've been together for so long too, and then you know, crazy shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's let's be real though. He's a lot bigger than her, and
Yeah.
it's
For
like-
sure.
the tape.
Yeah, he for sure.
It's,
Even in that video, like, he was so much larger than her.
he could have wore that, and that just be it. You know,
And he's drunk. If
yeah,
you're drunk,
no,
you
yeah.
can wear that, no problem.
Could have wore that one and not let the
Hey.
beast out. Maybe
He was shocked. You see his reaction?
Exactly. That's why it's just like it was like an automatic like, oh, what the fuck? But
And then
hey,
he just
like I said, we don't know what's going on with their relationship. They got caught slipping in public.
Hey, but fuck. On that same note of
We'll see.
weak ass domestic abuse and bullshit, your boy Andrew
Toxic.
Tate, toxicity.
Your boy.
Yeah. Your boy Andrew Tate out here.
Mm.
You can take whoever you think I'm talking to. Your boy Andrew Tate
Wonder
is now
who's-
arrested in Romania.
He's been coming up so much on my YouTube now. It's like fuck all
Real,
the time. He's like,
Yeah.
I drink water because I like to drink water because it gives me vitamins. I'm not gonna drink a soda.
like fuck, bro.
Joe
It's on
Budden
nerves.
from the multiverse
Drinking water.
looking ass.
Yeah,
And where's he from? He's not from America, right?
he's British.
He's from
Racially
England?
vague.
He be like
Makes
repping
sense.
America though, right? Like I don't know, like
He's got
when
both.
it benefits
He does
him.
both.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he reps America when it's convenient.
But like
Yeah,
I said,
he
he's been
does both.
popping up so much on my YouTube. They show like old ass videos of him, like he was like kickboxing. He's like wearing American trunks and shit. So I'm like, where's this fool from?
He said he don't eat pork.
Yeah, he's a draw. He's been blowing. He also astroturfed the fuck out of social media when he first was getting started, using
He
all
was-
of his money, his
But
apparently organized crime money to do some of this
Yes.
potentially. I don't know. He's under investigation for a bunch of fucking shit.
Yeah,
I saw
but then they said
bro.
then they said it wasn't for like human trafficking. It was for like then they said they're trying to get him for money laundering. Right? That's like the last time I checked
That
anything
too.
I seen on it.
Damn, he's a goon.
And
Yeah,
they
he's
just
got
they
there's
just-
like a bunch of built casinos that he owns too. It's all sketch.
I
and
think got all
Activity
this
sketch.
money, right? And then he just like they seized all his
Scammer.
cars today, right?
Yeah, he's just a
Yeah.
scammer, bro.
If there was anybody like bribing the government, doing some shady dealings, like I have to imagine it's that guy, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Demo, I think you sent me that video when Andrew Tate was getting foul at Meghan Markle.
Yeah, he like invited her over to the house. He said, Meghan Markle, you want to prove that you're black? Come over to my house and cook chicken. Then I'll know. I can taste it and I can tell.
Because
I was
black
like,
people
bro.
make the best chicken.
Oh yeah, bro. What was
Like,
up?
that
with
was was the princess, my friend. Like, yo,
Damn.
chill, dog.
I watched that whole special, by the way.
Really?
guys
With
don't think I would
Andrew
do
Merkel?
that. The Meghan Markle and Prince Harry or whatever.
1 out of 10. What do you give it?
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I learned about how like he was riding it. It made it seem like he was riding for her, and he broke off the family for her because they were essentially racist, and the whole country was racist. And he was like exposing. And he spent most of his time in Africa, like growing up.
Makes
He
sense.
was just down and getting away from the family, just being African.
I get it.
Getting lit.
He likes what he likes.
He gets it
Damn.
lit.
Damn. So yeah, back on Andrew Tate. Yeah, he's charged with human trafficking and rape. He put it on
Whoa.
his Hustlers or whatever the hell he was trying to make Hustlers University talk about basically doing the lover boy technique where he would act like he was going to get in a relationship with girls bring him over to Romania, and then they would just be stuck, and he would make them go on cam and chat with dudes online and have basically get money from them in the same way that he kind of got money from the girl. Damn. So it's a whole entire racket. Yeah, he's a premium dirtbag. I don't know who had previously said that on this podcast. I feel like somebody was talking about that, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't remember who that was. Oh man! Oh no! Devo's eating humble pie, and he's immediately going to the slurs. We want to take these gloves off. Allow me to take these gloves off. You dirty. You decided to defend that fucking guy online to the end of your breath, sir.
You both have to give each other eat shit moments.
Yeah, because I was like, who brought that? The only people that know about him are like y'all two.
I was waiting.
No, all I said is he ain't been arrested for sex trafficking. Now he is. So that has changed, and that is new information that has changed.
But
so at this point, I'm like, whatever.
Sorry, they're not getting him for that no more. So.
Yeah, so
now you're back on the Andrew Tate train.
Yeah, no, he's like, I haven't seen everything I need to see here yet. I mean, is there video of it, or where can I find it?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hey,
yeah. So we'll have to see what happens, and whether he's guilty or not.
He's
charged with all the top G's,
like O.J. Simpson. Did he really do murder? Like,
no,
not guilty.
No,
bruh. You know what I'm saying? So
if the glove don't fit.
You must kill that bitch. Wait, what?
Is that the quote?
You're going hard book, right? on the females.
What do you mean? No.
He said, "What do you mean? I always do that."
For our last ever episode of Gen G, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you.
Officially over.
It's been real, folks.
Shouts out to that scumbag, whatever he's doing right now.
Hey, it's 2023, bro. This is the first, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Feels the same
Happy
as 2022.
Off the top, man.
Year,
off
y'all.
the top.
What did y'all do? Anything fun for NYE this year?
Fuck no.
Oh man, let me tell you right now. So, you know how there's all the different New Year's broadcasts, like they have the Dick Clark. I think it's the Ryan Seacrest now,
right?
And
the
then
Miley
they have
Cyrus.
the ABC whatever.
That great dude from
that's
CNN.
what I was about to bring up because Rachel wanted to watch Miley Cyrus New Year. Okay,
and the Dolly Parton.
That's tight though. That was
let me tell you, it was a lot. It was really it was for white women.
Why they have Miley Cyrus on TV?
Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton, right?
It was Miley Cyrus. They had Sia out there. What's that? That's the
they brought out the entire
covers her
team.
face, right?
They brought out the whole team made from the same factory.
She was her and Miley and Sia were singing a song together, and then they brought out Paris Hilton to sing with them. Paris Hilton was also the host of it.
Dang.
By the way,
I saw that.
She sings.
No, she doesn't, but she was singing. Yes,
Today,
I think it was actually her song. Tell you the truth.
2023, she's singing.
But then they brought out Dolly Parton to sing with Miley, and of course, Dolly Parton. The song she sang was that one. I think it was originally her song, but what's that song that was the Whitney Houston song?
I don't know.
The one where it's
I don't know, bro. You watched
I
it.
will always love.
yeah.
You all know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah,
if I'm like the Whitney Houston song, yeah, that's it. So that's what right before New
that's her
Year's,
song? I
Dolly
didn't know
Parton and Miley sang that song together, and I was sitting there like,
Bruh, I don't think anyone should touch that after Whitney, dude. You can't.
but let me tell you one thing.
Miley Cyrus can sing though, but it needs to
not that
maybe
song.
not be that.
She was okay, but outside in the cold, going hard, it wasn't all that, and it for sure wasn't no Whitney. You know what I'm saying?
Hannah Montana though.
All right, people.
Hannah Montana.
But yeah,
but one thing I can say about it, it was actually extremely trippy because with all that surgery, Dolly Parton's out there thick as hell. Like she didn't just of course she already she's known for her famously augmented breasts.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
However,
augmented. Those are all natural, bro.
yeah, right.
Looking
For
for
sure.
a wife, big little WDs like Dolly.
Yeah.
Those are all
But
natural, I think.
she
I gotta
also
fact
had-
check this.
She also was out there mad cakey with the gap that you could see through her sheer dress.
So she like Madonna.
It was like I actually had taped a clip of it for I just sent to all of you,
So this is
so
like
you
the
could
guilt
comment
shit?
on that specifically. But it was like a trip. What did y'all do for New Year's? Were y'all at a party? Were y'all watching it at the house or what?
Oh wait, no, her boobs aren't real. Never mind. I thought that they were. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Do you really? I thought you were just being facetious.
No. Like I actually did think. I thought I had seen somewhere that they. Well, I mean,
I thought they were just
they're
big
like too big
naturals.
to. They're so big that it's. You would think that they were too big to be by choice. So that's what I figured.
Oh, like who would want titties so fucking big?
Yeah,
That's
like, they're
that's not
very
safe
impressive.
for your
Yeah,
back.
That was her thing, man. When she
like-
was coming through, she needed a reason for men
Yeah,
to listen
yeah,
to
She's
that.
88 years old, bro. Like her spine must be hella strong.
She's 76, but she's only 5 feet tall. She's a tiny little lady.
Oh, okay. So that's why
low to the
that.
ground. Good.
Cannons.
That's why that looks that way. Then,
These
yeah.
these older cougars killing it right now. Look at Cher fucking with AE.
Man.
Yeah,
Oh
really.
man, with whom?
AE, he's from the A's. Remember that? I mean.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Wait, the guy Amber Rose's baby daddy?
Yeah.
He's with Cher?
Yeah, they just they've been going out together now and like for like 6 months or some shit like that, and they just dropped a video just went like viral of her like
Hey, he's trying to get to that bag, boy.
of her like of her introducing him to Janet Jackson and shit, and then you see Tyga in the back trying to like get in there and shit because he's like Tyga's manager.
Yeah, like and according to that, I'm actually looking at an article right now that I just sent. Can you pull that?
Where?
It's right in the chat here.
Oh, excellent.
But I guess this dude is really with her, and they're saying that you would
She
assume
calls
that
him daddy.
he's there till she dies, but her mother just died this month. And if Cher's mom just died, Cher got more time to wait.
Yes.
I didn't know that Cher was still alive.
AE loves that Chris Brown.
So he also gave her, according to this article, he gave her a diamond ring for Christmas, and there is buzz that says it may be engagement.
This is a fetish.
Yeah, she
She's
said
76.
she
It ain't
said she
that-
woke up the day after Christmas and forgot for a moment that her mother had passed. You know what I'm saying? He's
That's that old
bringing her
age.
that much joy.
Hmm.
That's
Solid.
part of that old age though.
Hey, shout outs to Cher, way better than
Shout
some.
out to AE.
Yeah, shouts out to bruh. You know what I'm saying?
That's what get
How
the bag,
Kuzma
bro.
cut.
That's that. You know who opened the doors for people like that? Like Corey Gamble. He got Kris Jenner. And he just
Wow.
But he was like OG already too though.
Yeah, but he's telling the young.
This
brothers,
is like different.
you need to chase
This
the real bag.
AE's like our
For real.
age, bro, and then he's fucking with Cher's like what 76 or some shit. How old is she?
Dang. Yeah, she's definitely
It's like-
Yaddle.
Yeah, she's 76.
Think about
Yeah,
how
he's
much
he's
dick
36.
she's
There's a
Oh.
40-year age gap.
I don't want to think about that.
gotten.
You don't, dude?
Yeah,
I mean, but shit,
She's experienced.
When he was born, she was already older than he is right now,
Tight.
and he's not
Tight.
even young.
Tight,
You
tight,
know what
tight,
I'm
tight,
saying?
tight. Yeah.
Like, dude's lit. He's trying to get to this bag.
Hey.
He's like, yo, where the old white ladies at? You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Or just give the guy a break,
fair.
Or he's just really got love in his heart, and he heard "Do You Believe in Love After Love?" and he heard that song in the car on the way they fell in love.
Love after love.
Yeah, that's what he was listening to.
He was watching that that shit slapped though.
That's a slapper for sure.
I remember they brought it back. Remember that movie with what's it called with Will Ferrell and Danny McBride, and he's all playing on there. He's like, "Do you believe?" That shit,
Yeah, bro.
Was that old school?
That song rung the fuck
nah,
out,
it's like
man.
Land in Time. They get sucked into like a different galaxy or some shit. It was some trippy ass movie.
Some shroom type movie.
Yeah,
Wow.
08, 09 was like rare movies, like cutty, deep, little weird ass movies coming out back then.
Man,
Pineapple Express era.
Dude, that's the best, dude. Best era.
that's literally wild. Like, how old are her sons?
Could you
She
imagine?
has a son,
Get to look back
Sonny
at
Bono, who is 53 years old.
Hey man, you're coming to Las
Wow.
Vegas soon. We could
Check it
try to
out.
find her.
Just be younger than somebody's son after you marry the. Hey son, I just wanted to talk to you. They're like older than you.
Not only does she have a son, her son is a transsexual male.
Listen, son.
Mm.
I just wanted to. Oh, that's Chaz
Freaky.
Bono, right?
Yeah,
Chaz
Chaz Bono is
Yeah.
Sonny Bono and shares.
Yeah, he's got a new dad. Sweet.
Yeah, for
Wait,
sure.
Chaz Bono? Why does that sound so
Yeah,
familiar?
it's, just got a cool new black
He's
dad.
been around. He's been
Congratulations,
around.
Chaz.
Chaz Boner.
What the Chaz Bono is?
Mhm.
Wait, Chaz Bono was born a female?
Yes.
Yeah.
Born as Chastity, son Bono.
Okay. Well,
Switch to
good for him. Good
Chaz.
for him, dude.
Respect. You
Yeah,
know?
between 2008
Shout out
and
Chaz Bono.
2010, underwent a female to male gender transition
No relation
after
to
having
Bono?
been
Nah.
no, not that Bono, Sonny Bono. You know,
Yoko Ono.
He's a big upgrade from Sonny.
man,
So good for Cher.
that's- Yeah, shouts out.
He writes a lot of TV and including Curb Your Enthusiasm.
She got her a nice light skinned brother.
He's all, I'm gonna knock the dust off that pussy.
Oh no,
We went
Oh,
from
no.
talking to Miley Cyrus on TV on New Year's Eve to this. But what did the rest of y'all do New Year's Eve? Anything?
Yeah, we went down the rabbit hole. I don't know.
That's what I was doing.
That's all I asked.
Now
I was
that we're
watching-
talking
we didn't do
about-
anything.
I was
New Year's,
I
did
was
you?
watching IG post about sharing AE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
I wasn't doing shit.
See, it was that dry. I mean, y'all in Las Vegas. What was y'all doing? Y'all
I was
leaving.
watching the game.
Yeah, I'll save mine for later since it's sports related. But
I'm not enthusiastic about New Year's lately. They've been a bad run, so I'm just kind of it's like anticipate. Just like,
actually, I went to a New Year's Eve party, and was the only sober person at the party. I didn't drink. I was
That's
working
tight.
at like 7 a.m. the next morning,
It
so
was like,
I just wanted to get it yanking. You know what I'm saying? I'm high off life. man.
yes, great.
Hey, I feel you, bro. I made it for the countdown, and I watched the football game. I don't know if y'all tuned into that.
Oh, that
It
was a great game.
Semifinals for
Young
the
CJ
national
Stroud
championship.
versus what's his name?
Yeah, Georgia versus TC or not TC. Georgia versus
Ohio State, right?
Ohio State, and they came back
Deep.
and won out of nowhere.
Gas, great.
So
hey,
and the
Oh,
local
sorry.
news. I watched the local news. That's how I'm getting older, bro. I watched the
do you
local
watch
news.
the local news for,
No, the local
for the
news
countdown?
Yeah, because
Here we are, another year gone by.
no, because you know the Miley Cyrus and shit. I was gonna tune into that stuff, but it's in
Miley
the East Coast,
Cyrus.
right?
Yeah, it was
So
already
it was
done.
a
3
replay.
hours ahead.
Not real.
So like when I was putting it on, it was already on the local news, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh, that shit already passed."
I didn't know that shit when I was a kid, so I would always watch like the TRL one or the
yeah.
what was the one on BET?
It was taped.
AJ and Free or what?
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
a BET one for real.
yeah. They would do it every year. That shit was cracking,
Wow.
bro.
That shit was way more
lit.
lit.
Here's a question about New Year's though. Has there ever been something exceptional that happened at any of those New Year's shows? They were like, "It's Pitbull's New Year's Bash," and nobody remembers that. It's like no one comes forward and just be like, "Dude, I remember one New Year's I went to Pitbull's New Year's Bash and it was fucking was sick."
Well, yeah, 'cause
sure.
You know what? The
you
the
get
latest
fucked
one,
up, you feel me?
Don Lemon being hammered. For sure.
Yeah, like on
The
TV,
CNN
'cause it was-
broadcast. But did you all hear about the CNN broadcast?
No, what
Yeah, they
happened?
couldn't drink, right?
Yeah,
No, I'm not sure if they were drinking or not, but on the CNN broadcast, when it hit midnight, they actually missed midnight and they were performing Back That Ass Up.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
that's lit.
Tight.
Like as it went across to midnight. And Don Lemon kind of realized in the middle like
That's fire.
what was going on, but they're in the middle of the song.
So you know
So,
they were faded then.
Yeah, they
Hey,
were
for
doing it in the central time zone and he missed it.
I guess I missed out.
Hey, but
So
that
CNN.
shit happened one time at a club. I went to like Vegas for New Year's, and it was like J. Cole was bringing it in. It was literally like 2 minutes late. He came out and was like, 10-9. It was like, yo, it's already 2 minutes past New Year's. The fuck going on, bro?
He's doing a
Wow,
countdown
they're
on
giving
his
us
own time. It's like,
Yeah,
fuck
that's-
y'all.
That's when you know you're really getting old for a New Year's, is when you just miss that shit. You're just
Slept
Nah,
30
yeah.
minutes after that.
Yeah, this year I was like fighting to stay up. I was like, man, hella
just comes
high.
and goes. You're like, and that's some shit.
Hey, peep that. Saw Jimmy. I hit you with the Twitter clip right here in the chat. Of the CNN midnight celebration for the Central Time Zone.
All right, let's see. Let's see this thing. All right, what does it sound like? Is there?
Redeemed itself.
Yeah, it was lit. Yeah, bruh. Like it literally hit
it's
midnight,
popping
and
over
he's
here.
like, he looked at the clock, and he's like,
Were they in New Orleans or some shit? Or he's on beat.
They're Nashville.
Somebody's in there. Somebody's in Don Lemon's ear.
That's real. And New Orleans.
Don, you missed the New Year, Don.
Y'all ready for this countdown?
Just like,
yeah, and he like tried to start a fake countdown after that.
Yeah,
He
they're
realized
Happy
that
New
he-
Year's.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he said, "Y'all ready for this countdown?" Yeah, bro. Like he's throwing beads.
Hey,
He's
live
like,
on your
uh-oh.
own time, you know?
they be
Good
lit on the
job.
New Year's Eve though. That's what's up.
Yeah. I celebrated early. My girl hit me up because she's in Brazil. So she FaceTimed me. So I got to do it 5 hours early.
Yeah, man. That's
That was
what's
cool.
up. That's huge. But Happy New Year to all of you and your
Happy New
families.
Year.
We appreciate you spending your time with us over the course of last year, and we look forward to the years to come of content from Gen G related productions.
Never change. You write that in the yearbook. Hey, bro. Never change.
Yeah, be your excellent to yourself.
Never
Don.
change. You know what I'm saying? New year, new you. So instead of having a drink, have two. You know what I'm saying? Like just change things up. Let's just go harder.
Drink a little bit.
Like
Drink a
new
little
year,
bit of piss.
new me.
You know,
Doesn't
try
mean
stuff out.
that the new you has to be better. You know what I'm saying? Go down.
Yeah, you could be worse. Yeah,
On
just
the
lower
girl.
the bar
Go
for
down on
yourself.
the girl.
Yeah, I mean it's an odd year. It's an odd number. It's not a 2022. It's a 2023.
Next year, so you're back to
So
normal.
you could just fuck this year off, bounce back in 2024,
Yeah,
and look dope
think about
as fuck
that
for it.
story.
Yeah, just
You know?
just fuck shit up. Make people talk about you, and then lead the whole way up to 2024, fire up a whole party, and you be, hey, you guys, it was a rough year for me. But I'm ready for the next one. Everybody'd be like, "Oh my god, yes!"
Like
Yeah.
skip across the bottom. Like nobody wants to hear the testimony from somebody who is already doing well. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right. Exactly.
You got to
Like,
hit the bottom.
I'll go to a bar, get blackout drunk, do some salvia, fight somebody, go to jail
Fight a cop.
Fight a cop.
You know?
Fight a cop. Come back from it. And do it early now so that in case something bad does happen, you can get out early enough to plan said party, get things lit for 2024, and just like
2024.
Rhea,
That's going to be the one. Just take this one off.
skip 2023. Fuck it, man.
That's
That's
whatever,
it.
bro.
Just overdo
You know?
it.
Just go to jail
Sleep
for a
it
year.
off. Sleep it off.
Just sleep hella.
We'll be here for you. We'll have the content. We'll cover the election or whatever the fuck is happening this time.
This podcast this was a rough one all the way through. So far, it's
Well, let's
It's ill.
but
let's do a
I guess
popular segment.
Jeremy Renner's out of surgery though.
At least
you know?
they didn't die. No.
yeah, snowmobile related violence. You know,
Yeah, he's an
Yeah.
Avenger, man. Tough to kill.
Snowplow.
Oh Jesus.
So Hawkeye, just to tell the folks that are listening here, Jeremy Renner, the Hawkeye from the Marvel Avengers, was in the
He-
ICU over
Yeah,
a snowplow ran over his leg.
Yeah, I guess he lives in Tahoe, Reno. And he always be showing on IG
Looks
like
like it.
snow plowing roads and shit like that. And I guess snowplow like it ran him over or something like that, and it fucked up his leg hella bad. But I guess there's luckily that a doctor was like next to him, was able to come out and like able to help him out before he was airlifted and shit like that. 'Cause I guess he was losing hella blood from his leg.
Yeah.
man. So is he going to be the new War Machine now, or
Bruh.
I don't think it was his whole body. I think it was
Charles
his leg.
Xavier.
Yeah, it was his leg,
Oh, fuck.
and then
you said, bro, like you just, and then you were like,
he was
Then I piled
disappointed in
onto it.
himself. He was disappointed in himself for making that.
Yeah,
joke.
no.
Don't you
I was
already
waiting for
know?
one of y'all two, and I'm like, all right, I'll take this for Gen Z.
I'll just go ahead.
I was gonna go with Charles Xavier first, but then War Machine was a better one for me. You know.
Oh, yeah, man. Shouts out Jeremy Renner from Modesto, though.
Man,
Hey,
shouts out Jeremy.
209.
Hey, have you
Yeah,
all
recover,
ever heard
dog.
his songs?
He's a
Nope.
singer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard his music, bro. It's
He'd be like, he'd be going hard.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. He's in it.
What kind of
he-
genre is it? Like light
he's-
rock? Or
No, it's like it's just
Bluegrass?
like white people
Oh,
rock
it's like-
ish. You know,
It's poppy.
like Nickelback vibes?
it's like menopause rock. It's like what the white mom is listening to while they cook the casserole for the 5 fucking kids.
Dude, white moms
Yeah.
will fuck the shit out of Jeremy
Just
Renner.
like, it's that shit, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really
Play the
out
guitar
here.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're a superhero? Like, God.
Yeah,
I sent another clip. It's the Jeremy
yeah,
Renner's
we can play it
main
just like
track.
Yeah, we
Like,
can play a
we
little.
can get a second. Just
Yeah,
jump
we
to the
just-
middle or something, middle in.
Yeah, I got it.
Is he going to sue us?
Try and find
Nah.
a bridge. No,
we'll
not
see.
if we're
We'll
just
see. I
talking.
mean, we just delete this
promoting
part of the
this
fucking
Well, this
pod.
fool
if
got
that's
like
the case.
this fool got like a real music
I'll go
video.
out and
We gonna
listen
get
to
it.
like
He's out here.
Makes
what kind of storyline is this?
Bro, this is great. Yeah, this is fucking
What
cool.
the fuck?
Yeah,
I've never
this is
seen
the
this
shit.
shit, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like,
Goes hard. Jeremy Renner.
what are those
Yeah, it
guys
rocks,
that did
bro.
a bunch of songs for the
Okay,
Suicide Squad
okay.
soundtrack?
Yeah, this shit sound like those
Yeah.
Imagine Dragons for or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Ah, yes,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's
But-
Imagine Dragon Rock. It's
Okay.
you know, all right, you know the dudes who do the angry phone video when they're about to say something that they think is super profound and they're like, I just don't want my kids learning that they are lesser in school because of CRT, and then they'll jam that video, they'll play that song afterwards, and they're just like, "Oh, wow, I'm a survivor,
Bro, like,
I'm
for real.
alive, yeah."
It's like for some reason they went outside to record this in their truck.
Yes,
They're always in a truck for some reason.
yeah, they always got
Like in
the
desert
fucking-
and shit. Like.
But on the same topic, unfortunately, of injuries on snowmobiles, R.I.P. To Ken Block. For those of you who don't know who Ken Block is, you've
R.I.P..
probably seen some videos of Ken Block. He is the driver in those Gymkhana videos. Where the guy is just driving. They shut down the streets of San Francisco and they shut down the streets of Vegas and all these different places so he could drive and do these amazing, crazy stunts and drifts and all this craziness, man. He actually, I think he started off. Was he a skateboarder at first or a motorcyclist with Travis Pastrana? And
He's
then he
older
got
now.
involved in the
Same genre.
yeah, he got involved with the drifting, having been inspired when Travis Pastrana really got into it. And since then, he took off and was doing all the Gymkhana videos. Those were amazing if you all have never seen them. But he was killed. He was driving a snowmobile, I guess, up a steep slope, and it overturned and came back and landed on him. And
Damn.
he passed away.
Hey, these snow sports are getting kind of
Yeah,
dangerous.
if it's any indication, in 2023, stay the fuck away from snow. That's it. Just snow's
Yeah.
we're canceling snow. We're canceling snow. God damn it.
Hey, speaking of weather, what's up with the shouts to all the people in the Bay? Y'all in the Bay, be safe with this alleged storm.
We hear live from the cyclone. Know
It's
what I'm saying?
already going or what?
Yeah, it's going right now. It's supposed to be hard Wednesday and Thursday. That's like the bulk of it, but
Up to 60 miles per hour winds.
that's what
Oh,
they're saying.
he was.
Are you
Oh,
able
sorry.
to show my story right now? That's where the video is of what the most recent thing is I saw happening in Daly City.
Oh,
Basically.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes,
like
yes,
a
it's
gas
crazy.
station tipped over. If that zoo sinkhole just ripped open, it's hella shit going down. It's all bad right now.
Yeah, there's a gas station that collapsed and somebody got it on film. This is just the beginning here. It's getting worse by the hour as we are live doing this. So shout out to the Bay Area. Stay safe, y'all, man. This is
Yeah. Be
nuts.
safe. That's just crazy.
Yep, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
and Embarcadero in San Francisco looks crazy right now. Like usually you can see like if you've been there, like you're waiting for the ferry, you can see the poles. Like the water is literally up to like covering the poles.
It looks like that movie Deep Impact.
yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, I hate Armageddon type movies like that, like where the
Yeah.
world is ending.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't gonna survive no natural disaster,
That's
bro.
lit, bro. I'm telling you, I'll fight the elements, bro.
Yeah,
With
right.
hands.
You can't do
Fam, you think
shit.
you're The Rock? You think you're Dwayne Johnson, bro?
I got
If
hands
they
for
say-
a hurricane, bruh.
Hey, if meteors are like falling from the sky or something like that, like I'm going outside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
gonna
trust
give a
I'm not finna
Kamehameha?
hide in this building, bro. I'm finna just show open field moves, try and not get hit. You know what I'm talking about?
No, sounds good. Yeah, do
Yeah,
that.
like, look,
Underground.
Like,
or
what,
something.
bro? What are you gonna do in the house,
I
bro?
hear
You
you.
don't even know if you're about
Well,
to get
how
smoked.
about
You're just
flooding?
gonna
We're
get
talking about flooding now with the rain and the wind.
flooding, bro. You better swim.
Or you just get a trash can lid and you could use it for both. If it starts, the comets, you just let them shits bang
Just
off
shield
you.
up, bro.
Yeah, shield up, and then if the flood
saying.
comes, you just put the trash can lid below you and surf that
on
shit.
it.
Surf that
Yeah,
shit up.
The,
You know
the
what I
giant
mean?
avalanche
Come on,
comes,
dude.
sled it down
Fucking
right on that
slid
lid.
shit down, bro.
Right on the lid, bro.
You were
Wow.
watching
Fucking play that Jeremy Renner track.
Cloudy with the chance of me. with the chance of
Meat for meatballs. Fucking goofy.
Oh, God.
Is that what you been watching, bro?
Yeah, bro. Just fucking get it going. Bow wow! I'm a survivor.
Yeah,
Oh,
for real.
man.
That's what it's gonna say when you're walking slow motion away from it at the end of the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Whoa,
Jeremy Renner slapping in the back.
whoa.
Just fucking his main attraction music as he fucking walks away.
That's how them shit be going.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what. Yeah, that's how they do it.
That's crazy. That's never. I never seen that video, bro. For real, I don't even know he made music like that.
Yeah, I know.
he has a few of them.
I heard if you listen to fucking J Ren in the fucking gym, bro, you'd lift the whole goddamn gym under you, bro. Come up beneath you like the Wicked Witch of the West. You just lift that shit up.
Wiki,
bro.
wiki.
Yeah. Make sure you download that, guys. Free promo for.
But yeah, man. It's like you
Jeremy
said,
Renner.
2023. Last week, young Weezy wasn't able to come and share his stuff that he was fucking with. So man, what did you miss? What did you like about 2022, man?
Good question. Damn, I didn't even reflect on the year like that. I was too busy fighting my own battles, trying to get back.
Get black.
Shit.
I really don't know. I guess a lot of music drops of 2022 I was pretty pleased with. We did get a Kendrick Lamar album and some of my other favorite rappers.
Yeah, we did get a Kendrick Drake album. I mean, not Kendrick and Drake, but
Both.
the top two, I guess, if you want to say.
Yeah, I'll say I was pleased with some music more so than I was the previous year.
Yeah. Shouts out to the music, bro.
Shout out to my boy Joe.
Oh my!
It's a
He gave me
lovely
this for
piece.
his birthday.
That's a lovely piece of art there, dude.
Wow. Is it
We can
very
listen to-
absorbent for tears?
Where's Drake with the braids on there? I don't.
No,
see
this is a throwback. They don't got new Drake. They got this is the newest one they got.
I don't really like Drake with the braids.
Yeah, he thinks jockey your
I miss the old Drake.
He's better at basketball.
when he
puts
miss
the
when he
braids
looked like
on?
a corny teenager or just a.
Oh no, that's when he was a fucking geek. Okay,
Like
this
him when
was
he
a good ass actor.
He's a great actor.
He flew and then started making movies.
Man.
Well, he's funny on Saturday Night Live.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He should just do acting now. Fuck
The
music.
best character he plays is Drake.
True, bro. That's deep.
He
What's
just
he
joined
really
the Marvel
like?
universe.
And when he came out in
As Drake.
Anchorman, hella quick in Anchorman 2.
This dude changes how he talks on the fly depending on where he's at and who he's
Depends if he's
around.
in Canada or America. He loses the accent in America.
Or if he's with his mom, he's like, "Where's my sandwich, mom?"
Brother.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got a rising star for 2023 though.
Oh.
Are you guys remember? All right, so we already played this kid on the show where he accepted the award afterwards, where he shouted out at his Orthodox rabbi Bill Clinton after Elden Ring won the award. Well, this kid is back.
Shouts out Jews.
He has a fantastic, Bill Clinton, well-known Jew. He's back. And he is just dropping absolutely fantastic lines of dialogue on shows now. And check this out here.
Know that I was going to be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. but
You're literally 15. What do you know?
you know to read.
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name
Fucking
10
with
books.
This little kid.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the.
So you know,
She's
he's letting
capping.
people have.
capping.
That's what he called out.
She
He
read
called out
Game
Is
of
that-
Thrones.
Is that his real? Is that his real accent too? He's like, I feel like he's putting it
I
on.
don't
to
think
the kid.
so. Well, so this kid actually. So I think Matan Evan is his name. I think he's going to be a rising star. He's
From
been
Israel?
on TV before. I think so. He's been on TV before, and he's worn free Hong Kong shirts to NBA games and fucked with the cameraman before. And he's always been standing up for stuff like that and always kind of drawing eyes in certain ways. So I think that we might be seeing more of this kid moving forward. You got to go to his IG page. It's fucking hilarious. And he's been doing investment advice. He invested, he's advising people to invest in Mongolian cantaloupes and dog breeding. So it's cracking. He's going
Dog
to be,
breeding
I feel
took
like he's
over
going to
the
be
hood
catching
the
up.
last 2 years.
You do gotta do the most with your 15 minutes, you know, of
Yeah.
fame or whatever, and capitalize.
Well, he's
So,
like getting a push though, because like Saw Jimmy. Like the first time I seen this little kid was when he shared that shit. Was it from the video game awards where he went in?
yeah.
And he talking about the Bill Clinton and the rabbi. Yeah, that's the first time I heard about him.
I'm just like, how did the security let him get on stage? Because you know, any other award show, but because it's the video game awards, it was just like easy to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he just like wandered on up. You know, he just goes.
Well,
that is the
nobody
secret.
expects it. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like you know who
Like Will
these
Smith.
stars of video game production are. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like we don't know who this is. They're like, all right, he's coming up with them. All right, you know. So he was
True.
just ill with it.
Blended in for a second.
Mm-hmm. And this kid said his statement about Bill Clinton was not anti-Semitic because he described himself as Jewish.
Yeah. Well, his name is Matan.
This kid
You
looks
know?
like he's like an aspiring magician. He's like kid at
earn
school trying to
money
show you a
matters
magic trick.
because if you make
Look
unlawful
at him.
money, what the heck is wrong with you?
That's disrespectful. He just dunked on her.
Oh, that could be assault. That could be assault.
Yeah. Wow.
It just goes up and
Bruh.
dunks on people. Fantastic.
That's
I'm ready.
hilarious.
I'm ready for him to be a character. Yeah, there we go.
He can get away with it because he's a kid.
Yeah, he's 15 years old.
Yeah, he's a kid. So at the same time, like, what do you expect? He's a 15-year-old kid.
15 are some
Yeah.
deviant kids, bro.
That's what.
Yeah, when I was 15, I was already pretty smart and had the
and then you're 15. Your 15 was like weenie 15 compared to like other 15-year-olds back in the day. You feel me? Like in Kids, like that movie Kids. Those 15-year-olds was like wild.
Man, shouts
those
out
kids
kids.
were pretty crazy.
Yeah, the first time I ever seen that
They
movie
got
was
into
like
some
when,
hijinks.
when y'all came to my house and brought that shit over. It was like who was I think it was on Weezy, Demo, and like Aaron. It was
Kids,
at my
cuz.
crib.
Shout out to
You
Salamander.
ain't never
Man.
seen Kids, cuz I was like, nah, cuz.
Shout out to
R.I.P.
Salamander, man, bro.
R.I.P.
Roach.
that dude Casper from Kids. You know what I'm saying?
Roach, bruh.
Nah,
Yeah,
I thought it was Tony.
Roach from Next Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on that note, in terms of kids in New York will no longer prosecute children under the age of 12. Just to get that last in on there before we move on.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring this up because this could be, I don't know if this will be problematic or what. They said they'll only charge kids under the age of 12 with murder, I think, is the only thing that they can get charged with. So does that mean that now kids are about to be outside on the corner with the
Looting.
bag, holding the gun? Like, what is this going to do now that people know, okay, like if you're 12, like you're good. So, hey, little Billy, why don't you hold this AK
I'm gonna just
for me real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
start a little criminal empire with hella kids.
A little criminal empire?
Well, I don't know if I trust your judgment on being able to spot criminals. So,
Ah, gotcha.
He got the
Good callback.
glasses on insect style, fucking roasted.
Good callback.
It's real.
no, I mean, you got a point. It's probably not a good idea, but I mean, they make a good point on the quote right here. When you criminalize young folks at an earlier age, they're subject to be more trauma.
There still
You
needs
put
to be some sort of discipline, though.
But when you put them into the system, they usually get stuck there. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
time and time again, It's time and time again has shown. You know?
So they said that across New York State, at least 800 children under the age of 12 were arrested by police in 2019. And in New York City, about 90% of that number were black or Hispanic kids.
Yeah, gangs already do this. They already use children to do petty crimes in their gang. That's like mostly what you do. And you could do certain things so you get away with more. And, you know, when you turn 18, you're clear of your charges usually.
Yeah, what the fuck? And these are the kids from the movie Kids right here in New York.
12, bro. Like a lot of these people are about 12 years old when they get into a lot of this gang life, are exposed to it, you know, if you're in that type of life. So I don't know. It could go either way. I don't know. This could be good. This could be bad.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, they already are doing it, I guess.
It all depends like what kind of crimes these motherfuckers are doing.
It could be that they're just genuinely finding that kids are easier to arrest and they just want to put it on hard. They want to put it on hard mode for the NYPD. They're like, hey man, you're just arresting too many kids. You got to go get adults. So then they up the difficulty level.
Just imagine if like your kid was like 11 and they were trying to kill you, but like attempted murder isn't a crime, so they just got to keep trying. They just keep trying to murk you off at the house.
That's like the Hot Rod thing where the entire plot point is the dude trying to fight his dad the entire time, so they just you know, rinse and repeat about it. He just keeps respawning like in Call of Duty after he knocks out his son. Try again, pussy.
Yeah, it's like a level
coyote
at that point.
Oh no,
pussy. Yeah, pussy. That's real. But yeah, shouts out to New York. We're gonna see how this changes, you know, the development of the young people in that state.
Shout out to New York, son.
It's already probably so bad. It's like,
hey, yo, son, what the
they're
fuck
just
is y'all
throwing shit at the wall. That's literally the answer to this. Is just like, well, have you tried not arresting them?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Why wouldn't we think of this before?
Free the kids, man.
Free the kids.
Some statistician was like, we're seeing too much arrest under 12. Well, we've got the answer for that.
Let them go.
All right, you know, let's. What do you guys think we should talk about the talk of the town and
yeah,
talk about athletics.
Sad news.
Sad news. It's the dressed elephant in the room.
Yeah, I should have dialed down my enthusiam there.
It's a developing situation.
Having a somber moment about athletics.
We've gotten some good updates lately. But all right, man. Were y'all watching the game live?
I was watching this shit live.
If your fantasy championship was riding on this last game of the week,
good lord,
then you know you were probably tuning in to see. Looked like T. Higgins caught a ball and was attempting. You know, it was a football play. He had some contact with his shoulder pad or so that went in really hard to what's the young brother's name? Damar Harmon. Excuse me.
Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin. See, it shows you how much I know. I don't know this guy from a hole in the ground, but when I saw him go down the way he did and the way his teammates reacted, I just started bawling, bro. Because
it's terrifying.
This is terrible for the game of football and sports as a whole. Just a freak accident like this to happen.
I've never ever seen something like that.
I mean, none of us have in this. Like, it was like you said, it was like a regular football play, and then he got up too, and he got up like, you know, like he was ready, and then all of a sudden he just literally just is like his avatar just left, and he just boom collapsed. It was like crazy. He was like, yo, what the fuck? And then, you know, you think it's like he got knocked out or whatever. It was a late delay on the head, and then literally 5 minutes later, they're like, oh, they're administrating CPR on the field.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
This is a super serious situation, and it paused everything in NFL football. Even if you look up any team's Twitter account right now, it will be, you know, some sort of tribute picture to him with the Buffalo Bills jersey.
Yeah,
from the 49ers to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the Miami Dolphins to everybody in the league. Because this is like bigger than football. This man is fighting for his life right now. He had to get CPR on the field. Like you said, it's scary, man. And those dudes,
CPR, yeah, they resuscitated him twice on the field. So that man died on the field.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that to think about.
Actually died twice on the field.
But
Yeah, man.
he is he still critical or is it stable now? What's the update
he's-
at 10
I think-
p.m.?
He's still
Wednesday.
critical, and they just said like I think it's all the same that he's been getting better and better. But like I said, he's still critical and he's still like on 50% oxygen. Well, like he's still taking 50% oxygen. He's not like taking 100 like before. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, this young man's career is like done already. You feel me? He ain't coming back from this. Like
As soon as this happened, at least within the first hour, where his status of life or death was unknown by everyone, his teammates on the field, everyone. All analysts seem to handle it pretty delicately, except one.
Skip.
Yeah,
Let's just pull that. Let's just pull that shit up.
Maybe
Go
that's why
ahead.
Demo dipped off of here, but
he doesn't want to double down on bad takes.
about 98% of the public is upset with Skip's tweet, and then there's like the weird two, that feel otherwise like it was okay. And I mean, the context by definition, yes, but to me, it's the timing of that. You don't put a football related to, even though you said. Like, you just don't talk about that at this time. This is a stop all everything moment across sports, not just football. And he had the nerve to tweet that insensitive shit.
So let me pull this tweet. Let me go ahead and pull the tweet up right here. Let's get this thing
Smoke
on
one
the
for Hamlin.
screen. So here it is. It is no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome. ... Which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
And
By Skip Bayless.
There's nothing wrong with the way this is worded, although some did mistake it. But for a lot, I think it's just the timing of it. Within the first hour of not knowing if this man is alive or dead.
Rough.
Literally, what it's saying. He's like, "Yo, this is not when the game has been considered canceled. They're just waiting." And if anything, this is more him like, yeah, they're considering it like, it should be canceled. Like he's telling them like, yo, like this needs to be, something else. But that don't even really matter right now.
But how?
That's how I read this.
I know, but
It's 9:30, right? So when did he actually? Let's see.
You have to go to his timeline and see his previous tweets before this.
Yeah, so his previous tweet. Oh, God,
but see, that's not how Twitter works with this algorithm. Elon Musk will tell you, it's more the popular one that gets put in your face and not the chronological one.
That's why you gotta set it. You gotta switch it to chronological manually.
Right. The default setting is the big one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he says this is different and everything like that. People also, Skip's a little insufferable on Undisputed. Just like a little bit, right? It's kind of his character to be a little bit of a dickhead.
Like this one right here, like he's just talking and he doesn't know what's going on. That's why it kind of seems like insensitive because he's just like, oh, I've seen very injuries, but this one's different for these players. This was different. Like, calm down, Brandon. Like, of course, this one's different. You just saw your fucking teammate damn near die on the field. You feel me? Like,
you don't need to say anything.
Yeah, right.
It's literally his job to just be saying stuff.
Okay,
like,
but
that's his job.
Every other one did, but him. They're like, we don't want to talk about football right now. We don't want to talk. Schefter, Booger, all of them. Like they were saying the same thing. Like we just need to know this man is okay. That's all they said. No one said. Now here's a thought. Yeah. Wow, we didn't know if he's alive. That's
so we just saw probably the most violent thing we've ever seen on television. I just want to take a second. What are the Bills going to do to recover playoff position after 15 minutes after it fucking happened?
He's saying
people didn't even know he was safe or not yet. Like it was still
the way that I read what he said is like, yeah, the NFL's got to be figuring out how to reschedule this game, but right now that doesn't even seem relevant.
So why? Tweet it, bro. Like Isaiah Thomas told him that. Like, what do you think about football right now is sick.
Because people were already like, how would they? Oh, they got to keep this game going. They got to do. He's suggesting that, hey, you know what? The NFL's got to consider stopping this game and rescheduling it.
And that's
like
cool.
he's literally saying that out loud. That's what the subject of that tweet is. Yo, this game needs to be stopped because this guy is hurt. but it's been taken so out of context, and everybody's really
But
tripping
no.
off this like he had malicious intent in what he's saying.
The NFL had a problem with that, so though too they had to be methodical about the timing of this, because if they just called the game off like that right then and there, it causes a mass exit of the stadium, all the fans, all the foot traffic, where car traffic, where they had to like take every measure to make sure they can get this dude in an ambulance and out as quick as possible. So that's why they kept people there. Like, there was some method to the madness.
Yeah, well, I agree with that, but that actually that's not the same as just some dude at home talking about this like, yo, they got to cancel this game, but that doesn't even really matter right now.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think it's just he has the target. He is the character of Skip Bayless. He tweeted it out 35 minutes after it happened. I just don't know if people were ready for it. Ready for the analysis
soon,
that
bro.
wasn't ready for the analysis that wasn't immediately on the screen. But even the people that were on the screen weren't saying shit. Like
It's also like you just said, it's him, the character, but people are just tired of his shit too, because the shit he be saying sometimes, like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, come on.
Trying to say LeBron James isn't good. Shut the what?
What are you saying, Demo?
I was just saying, after all this time, people finally got a good reason to be mad at the white man.
Nah, because
what the white man ever done to y'all?
Because even Uncle Shay Shay flaked on him on the episode after their tweets.
Yeah, Shay.
Yeah,
Man, they got into it live.
Yeah, they got into
air.
it again today about why is it like he's saying that he should delete those tweets or whatever. And then people were just tired of this fool.
Yeah, I mean,
you even
that
seen
was kind of a shot.
Like you said, like he always hating on LeBron. He even was like sucking on LeBron the day before. He's like, LeBron James looking so great. His body's looking so svelte. He's looking quicker. I was like, what the fuck? This is when Shannon wasn't there.
He's reaching now, bro. But he's reeling, rather. But
trolling too.
There's a lot of people that want him off TV. Matt Barnes said he had to stop 2 of his colleagues from beating his ass.
I mean, that's a little intense.
One this time, another from a last incident. Like, people are really taking this hard. It's just insensitive, the timing of it.
What is? Here's actually a question. So
Skip Bayless's ass.
Yeah. What is the inverse of it? Why do people have Skip on this stuff? Like, did he make a fantastic predict? I've never known him for being.
He's been in here for the long run.
Yeah, is he? He's just like a heel.
He wasn't even good at JV. He wasn't even good at JV.
He's just a heel, right? Basically on television.
He's just an entertainer to argue with on TV.
He turned into hell of a heel, because I remember I used to watch him on Cold Pizza way back in the day when I was a kid, and he was always cool. But then he started becoming that entity, like him and Stephen A. would just always be going at it. That was the big thing, and then he made his name, got paid, got the bag, then went to this shit.
Drip Bayless.
Yeah, and then he gets loved by people like
inverse shit.
Like Lil Wayne hella likes him and shit. Like he made that song for him that they use on the show. Like they be kicking it.
Yeah, he's like the cool Stephen A. Smith.
The white Stephen
cool?
That's just an opinion.
I'll take it.
He definitely
officially
is
the hottest
than
take on
Stephen A. Smith. For
officially
sure.
the hottest take on the show.
It's cap if you think that Stephen A. Smith is cooler than Skip Bayless, bro.
I don't know. It's like a little bit of tie. They both goofy as fuck.
In their own
they
ways.
goofy, but Stephen A. Smith a whole nerd, bro.
Yeah, but look at Stephen A. So is a
Skip be wearing Jordans, bro. You know what I'm
look at
saying?
what he be looking when he wearing them.
nerds,
Be like posing on his knee, like T-bone and shit. Like,
He is an old white man, so
Stephen A.
Smith?
That.
yeah, both.
Well, first of all, I think it's absolutely incredulous that you would tweet something like that at that time. It's awful. Period.
Yeah. Stephen A's a jabroni too. Yeah, and this also it seems worse too, because Skip Bayless to talk about this, like that injury at the time, he never even played football. That's the big thing too, why a lot of people are tripping.
What did he play? Billiards?
JV.
Bruh, not
dice.
He shot pool.
Remember when
he was a bowler?
Remember when Jalen Rose dissed him hella hard?
What'd he say?
Max prep stats or something?
No, he brought up his stats. He's like, Skip, is it true that you played JV when you were a junior or a senior or something like that? And he was like, and you averaged like 1 point something a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
roasted
They were
him,
going
bro.
crazy. He's going crazy on him.
Oh yeah, I mean he's still doing the hot takes today. He goes, Giannis goes for 55. MVP? No. Now on Undisputed. Yeah, so that's what the draw is. He says some wild ass shit that everybody angry clicks on. He's going, I gotta see what this fucking asshole has to say about Giannis.
But he's a dick about it. And there's dudes that do that. Like Colin Cowherd does it in a way, but he will call himself out when he's wrong. You know, there's people that are a little better about it. I think Skip I think he can't really agree with himself sometimes just to play that role like LeBron.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's hypocritical for the camera. You know?
Nah, yeah. He just like he said he's playing the entity.
But he's not going to apologize though. Remember?
No, he's not, and that's why Shannon is really. You know, they're at odds. Like I've never seen Shannon.
It's gonna be some spicy shows or what?
I know he ain't hitting his Black and Miles and sipping his cognac.
Now you don't cross the line, Skip. You don't cross the line, Skip. I'm out of here, Skip. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, when are they going to actually crack that? You know, it's like when am I? What did you say?
I was gonna say, you know, what Shannon Sharp just starts fumbling over his words, and all you hear, it's like if he had subtitles, it would be like Bubba Gump gibberish as the caption. You know what I'm saying? Down there, Skip. Like when he gets hella excited, he can't even understand it. It's just Bubba Gump caption, bro.
Yeah, man.
Down there, Skip.
Yeah, that's how infuriating Skip is. Well, what happens? What happens now? You know,
let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of fantasy leagues are tripping out. They don't know what to do, and you know, I mean, what are y'all opinions on in general? Like,
I'm of the thinking like this is up to the fantasy gods, bro.
Yeah, but we'll see what the platform says.
Handle it. Yeah.
It's tough because both Nesto and I have skin in the game where we potentially win if the game was played.
Nah, yeah, it's
very highly likely, as a matter of fact. So
it's all different variables, man. Like on what you say, it's up to fantasy guys. Like some of my boys, like they split it up. They they ended up just deading it and just splitting it. Like whoever was up, giving them more. Because like at the end of the day, if they just cancel it, it's gonna be like kind of unfair. Like how you got Joe Burrow and like Josh Allen in at the same time, and you're down 3 points. Like what? Like what's going on here for real? Like, so I feel like that's kind of shady. The shady part is like you don't have the chance to go out there and like actually see what happens. But if if they do redo the game, and then that's lit then. But it's all like they don't really want to talk about it, which I understand because you know this is like a once like thing that we've ever seen. Like nobody's ever like died in a football game. I mean, he's still alive. But I'm saying like you can quote unquote say he did die on the field. You know what I mean? So
they're even talking about an addition because you know there's a bye week of no football from the regular season to wild card playoffs, and they're discussing inserting this game into like a week 19 of its own where only that game is played. And if they do that, they may keep the scores intact. So, you know, my advice to fantasy commissioners would be wait this out.
Hold up. Yeah.
Or do what Nesto said. If y'all agree to split that, it's honestly up to the commissioner.
Each league has its own dynamics for sure. Like I'm in a league where I am up by 48 points and and he has Cook who has 1.8 points already because they did play some of the game.
Yeah, but 48 points is like that's like a stretch too. But
that's what I'm saying. And then he has one other player Gabe Davis. So it's like okay,
it's tough. Yeah,
I think each league should also vote. Maybe have a vote. But some leagues I can see why they would split the pot. It was competitive. You know, if you had a chance, but it depends because it sucks. Because I don't want to be like, fuck, bro. I feel like I would have won, and it says in the app here I have a 99% chance of winning, and you have a 1% chance of winning, and it's got like we have a belt and everything, you know. So it's like
keep it real though. In your league vote, somebody's not going to vote for the rule; they're going to vote for the person. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is tough.
Yeah. First you wait through the week 18, and then whenever the NFL finishes regular season, then you could make a vote or decide.
I've seen that they want to pull just scores in from individual players in week 18. I've seen that one too with leagues that end.
I've heard total points is being discussed, thrown around. Like, who knows, man?
Yeah, well, some people aren't going to be playing, you know? Like, it's even going to be more of a case that teams know what their final standing is. And if you already have this seed locked in, why would you ever play your starters at all in this game that literally doesn't matter one bit?
Hey,
Right,
which is surprisingly, but a lot of people are actually
Yeah.
starting them this year.
Yeah.
And there are games that still matter for positioning. You'd be surprised.
Well, it's because it's so close now. Like in the NFC, you got the Eagles, Cowboys, and Niners. If like Eagles take an L and Cowboys and Niners stay winning, they could take the number 1 spot.
Nobody's sitting their starters
Even-
across the entire league.
Also, hey,
Except the
even
Niners.
even also like with this game that just happened on Monday night, bro, it was big implications about the AFC with the Bengals and like the Bills. Like
Yeah,
who's gonna
yeah.
keep
Yeah,
that? Because
they're at the top. Both
because
of them.
Bills got to keep winning or else the Chiefs are gonna take it. Like so they were like
Yeah.
neck and neck. You
Yeah.
feel me? So like
It's
that's
big.
why a lot of this shit's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a really unfortunate situation. Like I say, like this was giving me, like I said to y'all, it was giving me like that Backlash pay per view where Owen Hart passed away. Like yo, it was like eerie. Like damn, like just seeing this shit. I was just like, damn, I've seen too much crazy shit like live, like when it's actually going on. I'm like, bruh, did I just see this fool? Because like it was like, yo, it's like still like you can't like explain it.
Get better, Duran, man.
Yeah.
Hey, to
Doesn't
tell
mean-
you the truth. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna talk about fantasy implication. You know,
Oh, yeah,
not
go
about
ahead.
real football.
the final
The
note,
way
bro.
that I feel about it, I feel that everybody just involved in these fantasy championships should just take a L. Everybody loses because y'all did me shady in that league. And I should be in a championship game right
Get
now
outta here.
with Singletary and freaking Diggs in there. Mad myself. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
Where's the little dude who yanks you out from the Apollo with a hook?
Sandman.
This is all we have. This is all we have.
Everybody takes a L. Nobody wins fantasy.
It should be like a lot of draws this year or some shit. I don't know. Pretty. Hey,
Give me
bro.
that America button. Everyone
Yeah, 'cause-
should lose.
Hey man, because even like the old
America.
like the old school league, like the cutthroat league, like this fool E-boy gonna win like this, bro. Like, come on, with the double champ, gonna lose the champion on a
Got to
stipulation.
put an asterisk next to this championship if you
This is
ended
the
your league
Lakers
already.
bubble. It's the Lakers bubble.
Hey,
Oh, disrespectful.
I have another suggestion for all of you fantasy players out there. Just do a race. Straight
hell
up.
no. We
50
need to-
yards,
Oh.
1v1. Race a fool.
Make
No
no problem.
wins, bro.
Bruh.
Physical
I gotta
challenge.
go to Georgia.
Just make the finalists fight each other for the championship.
That's what do like.
bad, bro.
That's what like
Both
trains.
ways, totally
that's what trains a
fine.
lot of jujitsu every day. I'm good. Like I'm kind of rusty.
Nah, bro. Jiu-jitsu don't work when there ain't rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is just fantasy.
Yeah, like, kill him, bro. You know?
You just gonna bring a weapon?
Kind of cool.
Highlander, dude. Just fucking bring a knife,
This guy-
bring a sword.
Yeah, kids,
Up a
bro.
trash can
He
off the
got
ground
kids.
like no mercy or something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there you go.
Yeah. Go to the side of the ring and hold R on the D-pad. You know what I'm saying?
This sounds like quite a lot for just a $100 buy-in.
Yeah. Well, for $1,100, I will hit you with a kendo stick, bro.
Hey, what's funny is like we're all like in,
Fights?
we're all like in like a championship except Nemo.
No, I'm not.
It's
Yeah, I thought you were in the work
Oh, I
one
was.
or
No,
that
I'm
one
not.
that you sent me today.
I'm a commissioner of that. That is not my
Oh,
team.
Damn.
Damn, so you got the most pressure out of everybody. You're gonna be like, how do I?
Right, in 3
Yeah.
different leagues.
I told him already.
Coming at me
I told
hard,
him
man.
already. It's like
Everybody
he's
with
a committee.
different
Resigning
opinions
as
and
commissioner
directions. I'm
next
just
year.
like, look, man, I'm gonna let the app decide your fate. This ain't
Yeah,
up to
hey,
me.
first, hey, real shit.
Fuck
Hey,
that.
hey, can I just make a quick point before we get off this real quick? Is the players that did play in the game still got to keep the points that they scored in that game, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But
like-
it was only like 5 minutes played though.
I know, I agree, it sucks, but it's the same thing as if they were to like get injured or something and leave the
But
game.
sometimes somebody
the,
could, like,
the
not
points
even
still
be on the
counted. It
field.
wasn't like
Yeah.
they removed the points from you and none of those players counted. You know, anyone that
Nah,
played
but
still
it-
got the points.
That's the thing. There's 4 quarters in football. It's like fuck. What about
Not
the
always,
other-
not for all players. They don't always play. You know,
True, but
There's
like
certain
so that's,
players
but,
get benched.
yeah,
and
but that's
stuff.
what I'm saying. This thing is so like one of a kind. It's
Exactly.
like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Well, it
this-
sucks, but it's
I-
not going to happen often.
I would,
Obviously.
I would be curious how much money is being held back right now for this week.
From hella people?
You know?
Yeah.
Think of the economy.
It's $1 trillion index over America.
Yeah, right.
But like, yo, honestly, man, like this is why I'm holding firm on this position as a commissioner of 3 leagues,
Just
not
wait.
in any championship, all with people I love. You know what I'm saying? I have the only neutral position. Everybody is in there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever side you're on of the pendulum, you're fighting for that no matter what. Whether you think it's logical because of this or because they do. So
Damn.
that's
I feel
the
you.
neutral ground I'm
Dictatorship,
holding.
bro. Commissioner decides. That's how the league would do it.
It's neutral.
Yeah.
This isn't up to me.
The fantasy
It's up to the
gods
guy
will
in the
decide your
NFL hat.
fate.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If anybody's neutral about
He
this,
said cancel the league. We donated.
that's what I'm saying. It's just everybody you tie for second place.
Well, we'll just exactly. There you go.
Hell
Well,
no.
we'll just have to come back for our picks. I feel like we spent a lot of time.
Hey, next year though, we got to
analyzing
do
this
something
part,
for like
but-
third place too.
I'll tell
Well,
you what, I'll
there's
take
no more
everybody's,
Monday Night Football, my friend.
There's no more Monday
Yeah,
Night
well,
Football.
that's what I mean. It's like we'll
Yeah.
just table it and just
Yeah,
fucking-
no.
Well, it's a new
It's
year.
over.
We should pick like at least a Saturday game
Well, it's okay.
or
Yeah,
Thursday.
we'll come back to
It's
it.
okay.
We'll come back to it when there's
and
not a
wrap up
top
the
ass.
stats next week.
Yeah, not top ass story talking about this shit.
Did you want to spend 2 minutes talking about that event? Did you all watch that?
What
The Bellator thing?
The Bellator thing?
Yeah.
No, I saw the
yeah.
replays because it was live at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I was in the AM and then it was fucked up. I had woke up and I was trying to stream it
Hey, I
on
was
the
up
illegal
too.
sites and the
Taking
illegal
shit.
sites, and then they were just streaming because on Showtime. So like they were just streaming what was on Showtime at the time. So it was like some Jack Nicholson movie. I think As Good
Oh,
as
wow.
It Gets or some shit. I was like, damn.
Maybe
I
this
could've-
is as good as it gets.
I watched it on Hulu.
Yeah,
I think
well,
I got
when
a
it came
Showtime
later, though,
subscription
right?
on there.
Yeah, but it wasn't
well,
live,
it was just on. Yeah, when it was on, I think it was early for sure. But man, it was really interesting watching those fights because they got different styles. You know,
Yeah, you
And
could soccer
rules.
kick over there and stuff like
you
that.
can definitely
Head stomp.
soccer kick over there, but just like the way that fighters fight, like these Japanese fighters, the ones from the Ryzen League, one dude was like down and he decided that he's just going to pull guard. He's just on the ground like Inoki kicking Muhammad Ali's legs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He just decided that was his strategy, and like people are not even booing. You know,
No,
they're
yeah,
over there
'cause-
in Japan, like that's what they're used to. But if
No,
they were
'cause-
over here doing that,
Yeah, they'd
people would be booing the hell out of them.
Well, yeah, that's how it's been. That's how it's always been in Japan with the Pride, because the fans are like more knowledgeable of the game. That's why when they're like
And more
if you-
respectful.
yeah, they know like what's going on. That's why it's so quiet, because they're like watching it, studying it, and yeah, that's the thing in fighting in Japan. Like they make you fight. Like if you don't fight, you get like a penalty given to you for like stalling and shit like that. That's how Pride used to do. They give you a yellow card.
They get out there with the kendo stick. Fucking-
You go fight. You go fight. And but
Yeah.
yeah, clean sweep, bro. Clean
Yeah,
sweep for
clean sweep by
Bellator. Kind
Bellator.
of expected. They were all favorited.
Mhm.
But it was a good fight. A lot of decisions.
I like the ring fights. Those are always like dope. Like MMA in the ring is always cool to see.
And you could like face stomp in this or what?
Yeah, you could do all that stomp.
Yeah, elbow
soccer
drop
kick.
and shit.
I don't think you can elbow though.
What is the most reckless fight?
Like to the
games?
face.
Like the underground bare knuckle boxing UK.
I mean, bare knuckles like the most like gruesome because of the way the cuts they get from the thing. Because you know what I'm saying. Because
Yeah,
you open up right away. So, but I mean, it's all still like it's all martial arts. You feel me? So it's like it's all controlled fighting. Like these people train and these people train. So it's not like
It's all a combat sport.
I mean, they've been making some weird ass shit in Europe. I don't even seen those videos. It'd be like car jujitsu. and all this weird ass
It's
shit.
always like Russia doing some crazy.
Yeah, they're
shit.
fighting. They're doing like MMA inside a moving train. And
We
shit.
have got three. We've got three lesbians fighting. Too bad. And in the middle of the fight, we will let a man who has no legs in but has razor blades on hands.
Yeah, that's lit.
Taking bets.
Yeah, I used to watch those Valet Tudos. You know what I'm saying? That was
that's in
true.
Brazil, and that's
Yeah.
like Japan kind of too, because you can stomp and like that. And it's
You
kind
can
of bare
stomp,
knuckles,
but they
some
don't
shit
have
like that.
they don't got knuckles on. You know, it's
You
it's
could-
rough.
You can fucking
Yeah.
fatality people.
Nah, no killing.
It's real.
Well,
Well,
before
you try.
just plain skip over the sport of basketball. Shout out Donovan Spider Mitchell, man, dropping 71 on that ass
Oh,
for the Cleveland Cavs.
That's crazy. And then
People
got
be
drug
going
tested the
crazy.
next day.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's
was lit,
crazy.
man.
Nah, but you're right.
He did.
Nobody's
Like, this
playing.
boy's juicing.
Yeah, nobody's playing like defense right now. It's kind of early in the season still.
Hey.
Right? It's like, or it's like mid-season now, right? All-Star
It's
break coming.
All Stars in
next month.
February. So it's heating up for sure. Everyone's going crazy. What's in the water for all the NBA guys, man? We got Giannis with the 50 piece.
Clay.
Ecstasy.
Clay with 54. Luca going crazy, continuing to go crazy.
Yeah, Luca's been
Triple-double guy.
going dumb.
60 pointers, making history that should
He's
never
got
been done before.
He's got the
Warriors
power of the
ball-
Caucasus Mountains inside him.
Yes.
Yeah, Warriors been like
Caucasian excellence.
balling, but Poole been fucking up, man.
From the motherland.
I read that he got like over 40 turnovers in the last 9 games. Like that's
He's
crazy.
reckless. He's
He has to
wild.
stay aggressive though, because without him being aggressive, like Draymond said, they don't stand a chance. So he said they're not bad turnovers that the other team is capitalizing on every time, and it's still working out in their favor. They are on a win streak. Curry is almost back though. On that note, I think January 13th he set a timetable to come back. That's about a week away or so when you listen to
Yeah,
this. So
cool.
shout
Hey,
out to Steph Curry and them Warriors, man.
also shout out January 6th.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro, the FOMO event.
Now it's my
Yeah,
boy
anniversary.
Ranchi Marcy's B-Day, so happy birthday, Ranchi Marcy. But yes,
God,
double
wait,
entendre. But
is that really Ranchi Marcy's birthday? Is January 6th?
Oh.
yeah, maybe it's the
Yeah.
5th. Fuck, maybe
That's
it's the
fucking
5th.
dope. That's
it's either
canon
the
now.
5th or the 6th. Sorry,
That's
Ranchi
on
Marcy.
wax.
But it's
He was
actually
actually-
this weekend, and I'm pretty sure it's the 6th though, because I think I thought it was funny that it was the 6th.
Yeah, he was actually born at the insurrection.
He was reborn.
He was divine conception at the fucking Capitol riots.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck
And
yeah.
he's
Oh,
doing
yes,
a roast
that
as we
riot shit.
speak. Hopefully, he's winning right now at his comedy showcase.
Take our
roast
energy,
battle.
bro. Take our
Live
energy.
roast.
Roast this
I
Pakistani-looking kid that was actually Mexican.
I point my energy towards Marcian like a Muslim pointing towards Mecca. Take my
Yes.
energy, bro.
Take the good.
Shout out
energy.
Rocky Marcy on stage.
It's actually the 5th is his birthday.
The
So,
5th. Okay.
Well, it's the 6th on the show now, so
yeah,
whatever. Fuck
because we
you.
do the Korean years.
Shout out
That's
no
official.
UFC though. Fuck.
No UFC until the week after.
Oh.
We'll be back. New year, new picks.
New
Sports all
PTs.
fucked up right now, man.
I know. What a
Yeah.
dramatic opening episode to 2023.
23's been going down, man. Like, who was it? The Ken Block passed away. Then Gangsta Boo from 3 6 Mafia
Oh,
passed
yeah,
away.
RIP.
Like, it's like been going down right away.
Yeah. Stay safe, y'all. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Hey, has everybody seen Avatar yet? Or no?
Of course,
Everybody-
Demo ain't watched that.
I need to, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna watch it with my girl when she's back.
You,
Okay,
you still
cool.
haven't
We'll
seen Top
discuss.
Gun, huh?
Looks like
No, that's something
Top
I can
Gun,
watch.
hey.
She's already seen it, so
I'm glad you said that. I finally watched it.
What, Top
the
Gun?
thing. Top
The
Gun
second
2,
one
yeah.
or the Top Gun 2? Okay.
You
It
was
was
digging
good,
that
man.
Lady
Real
Gaga
good.
song at the
Yeah,
end.
it's cool.
huh?
I liked it a lot. And I don't even like movies like that.
They had a weekend song at the end of Avatar 2.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, how'd you like it? So
1 out of 10.
Oh man, that's a 10 out of 10 for me, bro. That's
you already
is
told
the-
us last week
the-
before. you
yeah,
watched
that's a
You
nectar.
got no wrong, huh?
Yeah, it's the
The way
pure
of
cinematic
water.
excellence right there for Way of Water, man. That's a whole experience. If you want to check out my full review, you can hit me up on Letterboxd. Saw Jimmy on Letterboxd. I got
You've
the
been
full
preparing
thing.
for this, though. You say you watch Avatar at least once a year, right?
Totally,
So-
yeah. I love
You
it,
know,
bro. It's
you've been
it's just
over
the
there.
highest form of cinema. The dude's an R2 James Cameron. And if you don't like it, if you're finding a way to be cynical about that, you're doing it wrong.
That little
You
guy.
know? Yeah, if you just want to. Well, he hasn't have opinion on it. He hasn't watched it. So yeah.
If you say it, it's weak.
no, I just said it's not for me.
If it's not for him,
I
it's
like
not for
it.
him. But
I feel
I
like
mean,
I don't watch certain movies.
watching it though,
I
yeah.
don't watch horror movies.
I don't like liberal movies, bruh.
Well, technically.
He was like,
Gangs
I'm
of
just
the
gonna miss
Dead.
out on everything cool and watch Kevin Sorbo movies.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
But
I haven't
no,
seen one, but I'm going to start.
it's a complete experience. I watch all range of movies from complete caca to this, and this is the pinnacle of cinematic. It's not even about being a good or a bad movie. It is just an achievement. It's a monolith, and all 5 of the movies are probably going to be that. And that's my opinion.
Wait,
on
there's
it.
5? There's gonna be 5 of them.
Yeah, there's gonna be 5 of them, and it's just gonna be a masterpiece, man. Like that's
Was
all
that
there is
submarine
to it.
experiment, like,
Yeah.
Is it every 5 years again? They're gonna do like a long.
Nah, he shot them all in a row. He shot them all in a row.
the
So,
submarine
yeah.
experience?
Like,
Did that
damn,
have
you the Kendrick
anything to do
Lamar of
with
this
him
shit,
wanting
bro?
to do this movie?
Possibly. I mean, there's a lot
Every
that
5
James
years.
Cameron he took a bunch of shit from all of his movies and dumped it into this one. So it's kind of fun to see all of the things evolved that he's been experimenting with, working on from a technical standpoint, all that cool shit come to fruition in this movie. But just ultimately, the most important thing from it is that it is a visceral experience that can't really be defined by normal film critical terms, especially when you see that shit in 3D and you're just up in there and feeling like you're actually next to this fucking space whale and you're like, yeah, all right. Like I'm not, that's like being on a roller coaster and being like, well, actually on the third dip, I feel like I went a little faster and I was disappointed. No, it's like you shut the fuck up, you enjoy the ride and you just take it all in. Take it all in.
Make sure you're strapped in though.
Yeah, strap on and take it all
That's all
in.
the strappers.
But yeah, check out my full review if you want.
Yeah, and they shot that in like 2017.
Yeah.
So stay strapped.
And you can tell it.
Forgot it.
Yeah, you can tell that it was shot before COVID because there's not as much stress on people's faces.
Wow.
Are we still doing fun facts?
Like when they showed the difference in the Coming to America of Arsenio.
He ended it. For
Yeah.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
Well, Arsenio went through hella shit.
COVID.
Nah, just life.
Everybody did, man.
Yeah. But let's wrap this up. I got a fun fact for you, and it's actually Dolly Parton related.
Ooh, double
Okay.
D.
I was like, hey, can't
So
be on my
there
bitch,
was-
all right?
There was a Dolly Parton lookalike contest that Dolly Parton happened upon in the city of San Francisco. That was a whole bunch of people in drag and women dressed up as Dolly Parton. And in that Dolly Parton lookalike contest, Dolly Parton entered and she got second place to a drag queen.
Oh,
Got
that was more
him.
like her. I know. She looks like Dare or Dolly Parton.
You know,
Now that
like
fact
this-
was
yeah,
Fun
one of
facts for
those
everybody.
for sure.
Hey,
But yeah, shouts out another week.
Jared
Do
Darley
you want to
Parton.
sign off since I do it all the time?
That's a solid sign off. Do you want to sign up?
I don't know.
Hey, follow all of us, not just at Gen G Podcast. Go on there and follow all of us and check out all of our own individual cool shit that we're doing.
like
I'm
his
wearing. If you're
5X
watching the
shirt.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm wearing the largest shirt you can purchase. I'm not like the smallest guy, but like I'm also not like the biggest guy, so it like fucking feels like a cool ass blanket. So it's sick. Fuck it, dude.
Right,
Go
right,
buy
right,
one.
right, right.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Can you
I'll
just
fill
rubber
it out.
band the middle part between your legs and make it
Yeah.
a onesie?
I'll fucking fill it out eventually, bro. Bat wing it out. You know what I mean?
Bat wing in
Look
it.
like a flying squirrel, dude.
If you know, you know.
If
you
you
really
know,
do. You look
you
like
know.
a flying squirrel.
Hell yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
This has
Sure
been another
your girl
podcast
back.
of Generation G for your ass. Follow us at Gen G Podcast. You feel me? That's at Gen G Podcast on Twitter, at Gen G Podcast on IG. Everybody in the Bay Area, stay safe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Stay safe, man. Happy New Year.